morning, Grace Covenant. So things are changing quite a bit quickly. It feels like sometimes. Instead of coming to you from my front porch, I'm coming to you from my car. I'm driving into church today. Staff is more and more getting, just kind of acclimated and easing back into working face-to-face some. We're also really trying to honor the lessons that we've learned during COVID, that we actually are healthier people when we get to spend more time at home. Before COVID, I was gone almost every night of the week, some weeks, for meetings and stuff like that. And I needed to be with my family more, and I'm grateful for this new way of being together that we're kind of slowly piecing together, that involves just more grace and space to be healthy and to be church. Today we're having an interment service for a dear member of Grace Covenant for a long time, Ida Edge. And that's a blessing to be able to get back to things like that. There are some parts of this kind of transition period that feel really stressful too. I feel the pace of life picking back up in a way that I did not miss. And so I'm really trying to be mindful and really intentional, and not just get sucked back into a life that I do not think is healthy, and that can be depleting for anyone. And I think that there's some people that just want to forget that COVID happened, but I'm not one of them. I really think we've learned some important things, and I welcome just kind of co-creating together and collaborating and being intentional about how life unfolds from here. Also, I am holding in my heart, as I am expected to, kind of show up more, that means I'm not at home, and that's hard for me right now. I haven't really posted on the Caring Bridge lately. I need to. I'm going to, but I've wanted there to be better news to share, but I wish there was. But John's really struggling right now with pain that is returning as he tries to get off all the medications. We were hoping he would feel better, but he's not, and that is hard. It's hard for us to process, and it just feels really demoralizing and sad. So that feels hard to be, just kind of pulled in a lot of different directions right now as that is happening. And I know a lot of you have similar feelings, similar experiences, similar things going on, just lots of layers. I know a lot of our church folks right now are just dealing with a lot of things, health challenges, loss, confusion, disorientation, and also just a fair amount of anxiety, as transitions do always bring. So my prayer for all of us today is that we can extend one another a lot of grace and gentleness, but not only that we extend that to each other, but that we extend that to ourselves. That when we start to tighten up with anxiety, that we start to lash out or be really hard on ourselves, that we could take a deep breath and practice what it means to be gentle with yourself. I think sometimes that's the hardest thing for us to do, is to be gentle with ourselves. And so today, for me, being gentle with myself is being honest with all of you. That that I'm grateful, so grateful for the work we do together. And there are also times when I feel weary, and when I feel like I just could use a couple of days where maybe there's a respite from the things that make life feel sorrowful. So I hope that for you too, that gentleness for you can come with truth and honesty, and that there's freedom in that. Because I think when we're honest with each other, we actually open ourselves up to learning what support feels like. I really don't need you to do anything in particular, but just say a prayer. Say a prayer for John. Say a prayer for our church. Say a prayer for all in our church who are hurting right now for whatever reason, that they can be gentle with themselves, and I think that will help them be gentle with others. So grace and peace to you, Grace Covenant Presbyterian Church, and much, much love.